and welcome to yet another episode of Redstone Lapis Lazuli, episode 13. I am your host, poGokero, and today with me is my co-host, Captain Pones.
What's up, everybody? Good morning.
Good morning. Alright, make sure everyone's here. Alright, I am here in my base. Captain Pones is where he is.
I am in now. Yes, I'm in my base. My half base.
Shall I come to you or shall you come to me?
I have no idea.
Come to me, come to me.
Turn on my controller first, cause...
Yeah. Come to me first.
Right.
Just take the minecart to poGokero's laboratory.
That's underground, right?
Yes. I have many things to show you.
Alright.
Oh, the music stopped. Let me see what's going on here. Here, just play this. Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Alright.
I have no idea. Is there only one way to go there?
You went down you just went down your little stairs, right?
Yeah.
You know.
I think I'm okay. Maybe. Nope. Maybe not.
What did you do?
Hold on.
Okay. Let me go. Let me come back. Let me go to you.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Minecart over here. The minecart took off without me. Oh, here, I got a minecart right here.
Alright. Are you above ground or below ground?
I just took off right now. I'm going. We got technical difficulties here. You and your freaking tricky to use freaking items.
Wait. What? Where are you?
I don't know. I hopped into the minecart.
Oh, okay. So you're just going by your normal route, right?
Yeah.
The last time you came here?
Above
ground?
So yeah, above ground. I'm above ground.
Right okay. Excellent. Okay, yes.
I just picked up a pig. A pig walked into the road and jumped into the minecart. That was awesome. Because there's two my minecart's going super slow now. Oh, there we go.
Press W. Yeah, you got it.
Now I picked up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't have a W. There's no W on my controller, sir. There is no W on my controller. That pig is fast, dude. He knows how to drive way better than I do. For real, he's already in there now. Uh-oh. Creepers and everybody outside.
Alright, so I don't see any of this. I'm watching the sunset. I'm nice and safe in my laboratory.
How far am I? Jeez Louise.
Really, you should have been... There you are. There's the pig.
Yeah, I'm coming. The pig beat me there. The pig's super fast.
Oh, wait. The pig is coming back.
Oh, no. He's taking off. Oh, God. Don't. Pig.
Kill the pig.
Bye, pig. It's too late. He's going. He gave me this look like, help me.
All right, we got to kill that pig next time. Sorry, man. All right, come check this out. No, come back this way. Come back this way.
Poor pig.
Come back this way. Look at my map here. Look what
Dangerous.
Okay.
What is this piece down here off for?
This is part 2. This is level 2. This is level 1 map. This is level 2. So let's look at the level 2 map. All right. So that little horse head right there, that's the sisters. That little bit right there is the sisters, and you live right there. And I live down. Let's see. You can't even see it here.
Oh, so this is the top part of the map?
Yeah. So over here, look. This is my base right here. This is the bridge I made over to the town. And then our overland railway goes up over here along this lake, across the desert, through the forest, up through the desert, through the forest, and to your house up there. Way up there. And that's the sisters. So we're not really that far away. Like, it feels like it's far, but it really isn't. Because
I like the way you call it the sisters.
That's what they are, man. I've named it. Those are the sisters.
Every time you say that, I keep thinking like the sisters of fate or something from God of War.
Oh, dude. Well, it could be, right? So I have a lot to show you. There's a lot. So look on this little map right here.
That's what I was looking at.
This little map. Here's the sisters on the little map.
Very off-putting.
Okay, up over here on the highlands, there are the three.
Wait a minute. First of all, look at this sign here. There's something wrong with this sign. Why is the sisters above my name, first of all?
Because the sisters are...
Captain Pones and the sisters. No, I'm bigger than the sisters, okay?
No. Sisters were there before you.
But they're just mountains.
No, what do you mean they're just mountains? You just said the Sisters of Fate, gods of war. You're like, oh.
Yeah, but then does Kratos end up killing them in the end? Of course, so they can't be too bad.
Because he only killed their physical manifestation. He'd have to go to their he'd have to go to their plane of existence in order to kill them. He did, but he can't.
He did all that. He killed all the gods. Yes, he did.
No, sir. He would have to go.
Oh,
do you understand?
Maybe he didn't kill the Sisters of Fate. Okay, maybe you're right there. Maybe my lore is a little off on video game stuff.
All right. Well, no, I'm combining it with AD&D, right? 2nd edition lore. So
I've been wanting to play that again so bad.
Oh yeah.
Buy the Turtles book so bad and do one.
All right. Before we go too much, here, let's come with me. Before we get too far off.
Hold on. You gotta look at my awesome armor. Are you ready for
this? Alright, yes.
Are you ready for this?
Ooh. Is that a stick?
I'll show you the legs first. Oh, it may be.
Wait. It's a hot dog.
Yeah.
Are you a phallic symbol? You're a walking phallic symbol. Check you out.
Look at that. What's up? I'm a big hot dog too. Look at that.
Nice. Alright, here, hold on. Let me take off my stuff. I am rocking the free skin.
All fancy schmancy.
I am Arabian Nights. I'm an Arabian dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, royal wedding, I don't even want to talk about that. That's not involving me whatsoever. That has nothing to do with me. So, come.
It's a big deal. Everybody's loving it, Robert. Come on.
Alright. So put it back in my armor, because where we're going is dangerous. So I would put on your armor, homie.
Alright, let me figure out how to do all this stuff again with this controller. Alright, I got it.
Alright, suit it up.
Just down here.
Come back down.
Alright, I'm coming.
Now, are you like, do you have, what do you got? You got a stone sword?
I sure do.
Alright, now I'm gonna suit you up a bit here, right? I'm gonna give you a bow because you need a bow.
I have a bow.
Oh, you do? Okay. Do you have arrows?
I have 33 arrows.
Let me give you a stack. There you go. There's a stack of arrows. Let me suit you up, homie. Alright, you got a sword?
I have a stone sword.
That stone sword is not gonna cut it. Where are you? Here. Have this diamond sword. It's slightly used, but it's new to you, and it's better than the stone sword.
I don't know. Slightly used? Do I get it at a discount?
Yeah, you get it for free.
Alright, I'll take it.
Alright,
sold!
Come.
Hold on. Let me rearrange this all. Otherwise I'm gonna have problems getting to it when we get down there. I do have a bunch of junk
stuff. Yeah, junk. That's right.
Stuff, fool! I got a bunch of stuff.
Alright, come down. Let's come down to my magnificent farm. What a great place this is.
Roll this out right here, and then you can deal with it later.
Yeah.
Throw that out. Oh, no.
You need to log on earlier and deal with your stuff.
I know. Well, I didn't do it with you, yeah.
Alright, come, sir. Grab those arrows, though, right? Do you have enough arrows?
Oh. Yeah, I got a ton, but I guess I'll grab those.
Alright. Come.
Good.
Down. Into the portal. Alright. Withdraw your bow, senor.
This is in sword area?
This is use your bow. If you see a ghast, you ought to kill a ghast. Okay? So hop in that cart right there. If you see a ghast, shoot a ghast.
Why?
Because ghasts suck. They blow up my rails.
Oh, alright.
So, if you see a ghast, kill a ghast. Shoot a ghast! That's why I give you that.
Yeah, you need to turn up the chunks so you can see everything. When you see everything, it probably looks crazy.
Yeah, what I'm using is a lighting mod and some shaders, and that makes it so I can see more. And it does look pretty crazy, pretty wild. And I considered not using it, but then I'm like, why? My viewers can't see it, and I don't want them to not see this cool stuff. Alright, so here, come, like, this is my station, right? This is this is the Blaze Station. I made some improvements to our stuff.
Yeah, the Blaze Station.
Check this out. Now,
I remember this. I was here last time when they.
Now, but I've made some adjustments here, right?
Yeah, it does look different. It looks like they're outside now.
Yeah, what they are is like all we do is we chill here, and eventually they'll get these guys spawn and they get ticked off and they come down here. They'll see us. We hang out down here and they'll be like, "Oh, look at you!" And you take out your sword. Eventually they come down and you whack them a few times with your sword. Right.
Just don't hit the glass.
No, yeah, don't hit the glass. Just hit them. It's easy, right? And look it, they don't seem to drop stuff, right? Even if they do, you can't.
There.
Yeah, it fall. Those slabs.
I see your fancy schmancy stuff under it. It's gotta
right.
be something.
Those slabs, things fall through them. Items fall through them. They're not solid.
What are they called? Are they like what? Just
slabs, stone slabs, and then these fall into the hoppers, and these hoppers all point down.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Hoppers.
Yeah. These black things are hoppers, and they all fall. They're like pipes, and they all fall down into this bottom hopper, which feeds into this chest. If
so
you don't stand on it,
you're putting the hopper next to the chest, and it just feeds into it automatically.
No, you have to point it. You have to hold Shift click to point it into the chest or into the direction.
Okay.
If you back
Yeah,
up, you can see.
asking.
Yeah, if you back up, you can see inside. Ooh, look, you're in the way. Like
yeah,
the
I see
hoppers
which way
are
the hoppers are placed. Okay, I see it. So yeah, they do have them. Okay.
And then all of them, they drop all their items
straight down
into here to make blaze rods. So and then we use that. We combine that with nether wart to make potions, and then we use the potions to eventually explore the oceans. But here, let's check this out. This says portal to river mine.
There's a bunch of stuff back there.
Let's hop into the river mine. The portal.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I going in the right way?
Yeah, into the portal, We are in a new land. Come.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there you go.
This is another land. This is Riverdale. I just started it, right?
And
it is brand new.
The dead horses.
Yeah, so I got attacked by like a mob of skeletal archers. And so
out here?
Yeah, out here I just got attacked by a mob of skeletal archers. I killed the archers and tried to spare the horses. Some of the horses died. But I just started a map here. Alright, now let me show you. This is a new place. I found out a secret. I found out that machines don't work if you're too far away. And rails don't work. So you have to build things straight up and down. Straight up and down you can be infinite. They all work. But far away they stop working. So all my machines back at the first base don't work if I'm mining. And this base I made things straight up and down. So come inside. Come down here. This here is an automatic item sorter because I get tired of having to sort my items. Now it's expandable. I'm not done with it yet. It will be expandable, and I'll make it better later on. But for now, in the mine, I go down there and it'll sort out the cobblestone, the andesite, duorite, and granite, the sand, and the gravel, and then the ore and the valuable stuff right here. And any stuff that doesn't fit goes into this box here. That's like the catch-all box right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then if you jump back here and don't break stuff, you can kind of see how the redstone works a bit. So it's pretty complicated, and I don't want to get into it. That's why.
Way too complicated. Holy moly! Jeez.
Oh! Hold on, my cats are destroying my
Get it, cat. Get.
My screen, making a hole in my screen. I can't have that.
Go, cat. Go.
Okay. Back in the thing. All right, come back here. All right, so we have a minecart here. I only have one. Do you have any? Let me go make one real quick. Oh wait, no, I can't. Hold on. I got this worked out.
Holy.
Hold on, I'm still working on it. This place is a mess. I'm in the middle of renovating stuff. This house was a lot smaller before I worked on it. There's a minecart. And then I'm in the process of expanding it. Because I also made an elevator right here that doesn't work.
I see the elevator. I just see the huge hole. I almost jumped down it.
Yeah, that one doesn't work. So here, jump in this minecart. Just hop in, and then I'll push you. Just look up if you don't want to get sick. Okay?
Why? There's a lot of stuff. Well, it's not that bad.
Okay. It's a big washing machine. Look up. Ah! It's a total washing machine.
It goes all the way down here.
Oh. Damn. Alright, I'll fix that later. Alright, this here is, if I'm mining and I want to just dump all my stuff, I dump it in there. And then it goes into a cart over that's under there. Here, let's go back here and go inside. It goes into that cart right there, which fills up, and then, ooh, damn it, will eventually, but it fills up. It'll go up and dump it off in the automatic sorter. I'm gonna catch this cart when it comes down. Do I see it? Nope.
At least you don't have any ducks down here. Ducks are evil.
Alright, so I know I haven't explored very much. Like past here, I haven't explored.
Okay. So
don't go in there. Don't go in
like
there. Like it's all virgin. I wouldn't go too far over there.
I can't go in here. I can't stop going in here. It's like the siren's call.
I know, right? So stop. Resist.
Calling
Don't
me.
hear it.
It's calling. I can't do it.
And the other direction, over here.
Where? Hold on. What the heck? Where did you go?
Right here, behind you, man. Behind you.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. This way is to the deep halls. The deep halls. I just dug straight into here.
Wait. You're gonna really just pass up the most scariest elevator ever sign and just go straight to the deep halls?
Because, dude, alright, here, let me tell you. I made this off a YouTube video.
Wait a second, something's wrong.
I made this off a YouTube video. And it's a slime elevator. And I think if I made it on a local world, it would work. Because I would have zero lag. But because I work on a realm, it doesn't really work. It goes up halfway and it starts rigging out. And then you're stuck. And if it breaks, the whole thing breaks. I have to break the whole machine and rebuild it everywhere else. Do you know how hard it is to make slime blocks? And there's like 6 of them in there. It's a pain to make those blocks. Because
what does it do? You shoot up in the slime? I don't understand.
The machine like basically hits itself.
Oh, and you bounce up.
Yeah, and it bounces itself straight up.
Okay.
This mine shaft, and then eventually it gets to that last thing right there is obsidian, and it does not move. The slime will hit it, but it won't move. So instead of the machine continuing, it stops.
So is it just one continuous shot up, or is it a bounce to get up to the top?
It bounces itself. The machine bounces itself on top.
So while you're in it, you're bouncing until you get to the top.
Yeah, but because it's lagging, it starts bouncing the opposite direction.
I was just making sure, like I keep thinking you get in and it's just gonna shoot straight up, but it's gonna bounce basically.
Yeah, no, hop in there, try it out. I dare you.
Nah, I'm alright.
No, really.
Level 16. I think I'm okay.
You're higher level than me. Do you know why? Because I fell in the automatic chicken machine and I died. In my own base, that lava killed me.
I told you, see? Everything that has to do with the chickens is not good. I'm telling you.
No, it's the lava that killed me. I haven't been here, man. I haven't been in the deep halls. That's why nothing's touched. Like, we can go in if you want. No. Stop using your axe, your pickaxe for dirt. You want to use shovel for dirt.
That's right, hold on.
Because it ruins it.
Okay, I do have a shovel. I was gonna say, well, sir, I don't have a shovel, but maybe I do. I got some diamond horse armor. You want to don it for me?
Yeah, I'll take that off you, please. I'll take that.
Oh yeah, here. Why would you need it for?
Because that's the best armor, and I don't want my horse to die.
Forget your horse. I was telling you to wear it, then I'll ride you around.
Have you not ridden? You haven't ridden a horse yet. See, we're down here.
Oh yeah.
We need to be upstairs and not in the darkness.
Oh shit.
Don't die, don't die. Do you have food?
No, hold on. Oh god.
In the water, hurry.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Stop moving.
I got food. I have food.
All right. Let's get out of this lava. This lava's bad, dude. Lava, you die.
I don't know what I did. I don't know. I didn't. I was like, what the heck?
Lava's bad. You die in lava, man. I don't want to ever come here. Let's come away from this dangerous place. These are the deep halls. We will come here later. This is not what's important. Right now, it's just me and you hanging out, and we want to just chill. We don't want to work too hard, because I do the work later.
He's going back up.
All right, so yeah, let me give you a minecart here. Pop in your minecart, and then just go up. And then press the button. Here, I got the button. Just chill. All right, now I'm gonna go up. Look up. All right, so here, I just want to chill. I don't want to work too hard. Okay, so come over here. Yeah,
I was hiding.
Terrible job. Now I can see your name and everything.
I know.
All right, so what we're gonna do? Come. All we're gonna do here? No, I want to give you something before you go. I'm gonna give you. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna give you a fishing pole, and we're just gonna sit and fish and talk.
Fishing.
Right? Do you know how to fish?
No.
All right, here.
I mean, I know how to fish.
All right. Well, in the game.
But do I know how to fish?
Now you have the fishing pole. We're gonna fish. Sit here and just fish.
Oh, I don't have to. Can I fish on the boat?
You can fish on the boat. See, I just caught a fish. Right? Okay.
Hold on.
Once you get your fishing going, let's start talking about stuff. Because we're
I don't have a rod anymore.
I gave it to you, man.
I disassembled it.
Well, reassemble it. There you go. Okay, now, what you do is you...
Oh, fish come out of nowhere!
Yeah, when bubbles come and then they, like, take it down, that's when you right-click or you press the button to get it out.
So I press the trigger. I see what you're saying. Here, fishy.
So... Oh, there's some for you. I see it. You missed it.
What the heck?
Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, there... Did you catch it?
Oh, so you gotta get it when it goes down?
Yes. You see the bubbles, and when the bubbles go to the bobber and the bobber goes down, that's when you pick it up. You missed it again.
You gotta be kidding me.
You missed it again.
Alright, so I think I'm pressing the wrong one. Hold on.
Yeah, you're pressing the wrong button.
Every time I press it to reel in, he's not reeling in.
Oh, it's going again. There you go.
Alright, I got one.
Alright, okay, so hey, let's do it now.
one?
Not yet, you figured it out. Okay. So let's talk about what's been going on, homie.
Alright.
So what's been going on in your life? What do you want to talk about? What did you see in the world?
I mean, the stuff that you see all over the TV right now is obviously the shootings.
Oh, okay. I don't have a TV, so I don't know. Tell me.
Well, you see the shootings over in Santa Fe that just happened, where all the kids got shot. 10 kids killed.
In a school.
You're seeing that all over the TV, yeah, in the school. And then I guess yesterday there was a graduation ceremony where someone went over in Georgia and shot like one person. A graduation ceremony outside that happened, I think, last night or something like that. Nutso stuff. And
So,
you just see it constantly happening. I mean, this is like the 17th shooting this year. Like, honestly, something like that. School shooting too, not just regular shooting.
well, look, I see right behind you. Like, you have a kid. That's your daughter.
Yep. And like that's something that I never had to even think about when I was in school, you know? Like, it's crazy.
So what do you want to do about it? That school in Santa Fe had armed guards. It had a plan. They practiced it. Like,
did they have an armed guard there?
Yeah.
They did, huh? Because he's the one that actually engaged them, right?
I don't know the details. I just read a
What
comment.
they say, I think, yeah.
I just read a quick story, like a headline. That's what it said. So if they had an armed guard already, like, I think that's a myth.
That's the thing, right? I mean, obviously the armed guard can't stop anything from. I mean, the initial shooting has to start, right? Unless the armed guard sees him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, obviously, just having an armed guard at a school isn't going to all the time stop the shooting from initially happening, right? I mean, because, you know, they're going to have to be alerted. So, I mean, you know, it sucks to say, but in order for you know, the guard a lot of times to get, you know, to notice something's happening, someone already is getting shot or the things are already in place, you know? I mean, it's very rare that the guard's just going to stumble upon someone and, you know, they're just going to engage each other, you know, which does happen occasionally, but...
Okay, well, so I'm looking back there. There's your daughter. So do you feel okay sending her to school?
Well, no, I mean, just the other day, too, we had the same problem. The school literally right down the street from us, you know. It was a high school. They literally they had lockdown, and they said, you know, someone posted a credible threat online. So they locked down the school till they found the student. Student wasn't at school, so they asked the student's friend. You know, the student's friend, you know, led him kind of to where the guy was, and, you know, they arrested him and all that stuff. Like, because he was posting stuff online. And, like, this literally, like, the school's right down the street from us, you know, and right down the street from her. It's a high school, but I don't know. It's just...
So, what do you want to do?
I don't know, but this is the thing, that just because you get rid of it, it's something more than just the weapon. Just because you get rid of the gun doesn't mean that the guy can't use something else, you know? You have knives, you have a bunch of other stuff.
Okay, but how many people can you kill with a knife?
Well, yeah, I know what you're saying, but I just think, as far as it goes, it needs to be... I think, first of all, the parents kind of need to be held accountable also, because the parents need to be kind of knowing what's going on in the kid's life also, right? I mean, did the kid not show any signs? That's pretty rare, no? I mean, that's why I'm asking. I don't know. You know?
I don't know.
Withdrawn and all that? Like, yeah, I don't know, like, you know, if there's any signs that they would show or anything. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or anything. But you would think so, no? Being withdrawn and all that? Getting to that state?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay, so there's mental health problems.
I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, obviously the weapons and everything, you know... That's just a huge problem all in itself too, you know, because we've talked about this before, and I just think it's hard to get rid of the weapons, because you see people, you know, just... I saw a post yesterday while I was on Twitter, and it was a picture of a graduation student. The girl had just graduated. It was a school back east. I forget what it was. It was like a Virginia Tech school, something like that. I mean, I don't know the exact, but it was a... I don't want to name a school, but she basically had graduated, and then she did a graduation photo on grounds with an AR literally strapped to her back, walking through, saying, come and take it from me. And she was able to take that picture legally on the school grounds because she had graduated, you know, and she had, like, you know, a fully equipped, it wasn't an AR, obviously, you know, it was a legal, you know, rifle, but, you know, I mean, she's walking around with it, with the sign, you know, saying, come and take it. This kid's, you know, 23, 24, 25. I mean, come on now. I mean, that mentality, it's not going to be easy to take these things away from people.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I think it's the... If
You're echoing.
I'm echoing?
Yes, sir. Or you were.
Oh, I haven't muted you.
Yeah,
all right,
echoing right now.
La, resume my game.
That's better, yeah, you're good.
Sorry, I forgot to mute. So, okay, I think if the will of the people is that if it's the will of the people that we take guns, we restrict guns, even though it's going to be really, really difficult, it can be done. It will take a long time. It'll take generations, for sure. But,
yeah, obviously.
But America is immortal. It doesn't die. Humans die. Humans have a lifetime. America does not.
No,
that's what I'm talking about. Higher levels, like other levels of abstraction.
You gotta think, yeah, more than just like right now. Like it may not work right now, but in the future, if you keep doing it and keep pushing at it, you know, it'll get to a place where you kind of want to get to. I guess it's not something that's gonna happen, obviously, overnight.
Well, the wise man is one who plants a tree when he knows that he will never rest in its shade. Right? He plants a tree when he knows that he's gonna die before it's big enough for him to like enjoy its benefits.
Yeah.
But he still plants it. So even if we can't get guns or like make the world safer immediately, like right now, and be victorious in my lifetime, if we can start the process and make the movements, like it can snowball.
I guess what you're saying, yeah. And I like the way that sounds too. Instead of just saying, let's try to take it, why don't you just say, let's start with the process? I like the way that sounds, because it's not just saying, let's take away the guns makes it seem like an immediate thing, and people always kind of think like, oh, we can't do that. Well, then let's start the process. I like the way that sounds.
Like you said, if someone wants to kill someone, like nothing will stop you. Like, you're a human being and we're free. That's part of being free. You have the potential to do anything you want when you're free. Like but there's like responsibility to that, and that responsibility is like a shared responsibility, because you should never come to that choice where you want to kill someone. Something's got to be, like we say, something's got to be really messed up. Like, we want to get into morality, but that doesn't help. Like, sure, we can get into morality and point and say, you're evil! Well, what does that help? What does that do? Great, they're evil. What do you do to evil people? You destroy them. Dude, I've acted in ways that are considered evil. that later on I understand. Dude, that was dumb. I was just being stupid. I really am sorry. I hope I won't do that again. If you want me to talk to people and try to like teach them not to do what I did because that was dumb, I will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
morality doesn't help. We gotta start with something.
Yeah.
So I don't want to just call people dumb and hopeless and leave it at that. Even though I kind of want to, because I get hurt and I feel like enraged.
But you would hope not, right? Because otherwise, if everybody's dumb and hopeless and all that, then it's never gonna get better.
Well, that's kind of what they want you to feel, right? I mean, I don't even know say who they is, right? But I want to say the bad spirit. Because that's a good way of thinking about it. I mean, a way of thinking about it. Like, if there's a bad spirit that works counter to your goals, if our goal is to defeat the Ender Dragon and to heal America, by introducing conflict in our country, it doesn't really help. I mean, of course, you can't avoid conflict, right? Like, that's like the big deal with racial inequality. Like, that's a conflict we can't avoid, because it's like ingrained in our system, and we have to acknowledge it and take into account like what's going on. Yeah, in most instances, I don't know. That's another thing. Like, do you ever consider history? Like the history of like how it's encoded in where you're in your material world, like all around you.
What do you mean, like what?
Like, what do you think about history? Shit.
I mean, as
monster jumped in my boat.
Really think about it much.
Ow. Dude, monsters jump in my boat all the time. I hate this.
I mean, like, just because I definitely don't think about anything. Like, I mean, you know, it's just whatever day-to-day life, pretty much.
Okay, when I say like history, like, dude, you are surrounded by history. Like the story of the house you're in. Like, your entire environment is like littered with stories, layered on top layers, like memories.
Yeah, memories and all that. All right. I mean, I would say sometimes I probably think about that stuff, but I mean, not very often. Okay, but like, what would it be like if you were to leave that forever? Like, how does it feel? All those stories that you have, all those memories that you have that are connected to that place are gone. No, I know. I mean, I have no idea. Like, how would you feel? It would feel like something, like a part of you was like empty or something, wouldn't it? Or I don't know. I'm kind of. Yeah. No. I mean, I guess it would. But like I said, I mean, I pretty much. I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but you know, I mean, I'm not really gonna know until it kind of gets to that point, you know. Yeah. Okay. Well, here, like, suppose we were fishing out by the sisters, and we were having this talk. Now, every time we look at those sisters, like, you're gonna have memories of us talking about that thing. Okay. And when the sisters are gone, then those memories are kind of gone. Do you see what I mean? And so any lessons you had attached to that, and attached to those stories, are also gone. Like, you have like this
you have this whoa, what's it called? These stories and these lessons attached to the house that you live in. And when you move, those stories are gone, and you'll have them in your head, but you'll have nothing to reinforce them.
The memories, yeah.
But you'll have nothing to reinforce them, and you'll have nothing to pass them on. You can't point to something and be like, yeah, remember that time when? Like, you can right now with your children. You can point to that thing in the house, and they share in that,
what about
right?
Pictures? You can't show them pictures?
I mean, you can, but they don't have that they don't share that feeling of
I guess, yeah.
Right? Because they don't have the same thing to point to. Like if we were fishing by the sisters, and those would be in the background constantly. Like that's where we should be fishing. Actually, we shouldn't be fishing here. What are we doing? Hey, let's go back. But like your history is encoded into your physical world, and then so break. Okay. Take that boat with you, sir. So, okay, so when we talk about a people, like the Native Americans, they too have that kind of thing, right? They have all their stories layered into the land that they live in.
Yeah.
Come, stop walking in a circle. You're walking in a circle.
I was gonna wait
it's a
for
spiral.
It's gonna take for you to say something.
All right, it's a spiral, not a circle. All right,
All right,
so
I don't have whatchamacallit.
just hit
I
it.
don't have an axe here.
Just hit it with your fist or whatever. Hit it.
Every time I hit something with it, you yell at me.
I know. I'm sorry. I won't yell at you anymore. But
it's not. Oh, all right, there you go.
okay, now items float instead of sinking to the bottom. They float. Like our our first base, that boats would get lost because they would sink, but now they float. We'll go for a ride back home. Come. Come this way, sir. This way. Hop in the cart. Oh, you're doing okay.
You know, I was wondering, like if you were traveling through outer space, I mean, like you're going real fast, like the speed of light, you know, and all of a sudden you start screaming,
Ha.
I think your brain would blow up.
Hey George, do you think my brain will explode? Living life at hyperspeed, doing it all out of greed to gain the status of pompous, of mentals, of
Okay, so the Native Americans also have memories like you, but they got ripped out, and then they had to get moved somewhere else. So they lost all their stories. So they forgot who they are. So their spirit was like crushed. Do you get that?
I see what you're saying.
Okay. African Americans were ripped out of their tribes. A lot of times by their own people, or other people, other tribes. But they were ripped out of a lot of times by like slavers, like whatever. Yeah. But then they're ripped out of their land and shipped over to a new place where they whatever. Immigrants from Europe, ripped out of their land, travel to a new country here, right? European immigrants, and get like exploited by people who have been here longer with a system that they don't really fully understand, right? So that's European immigrants. Native American immigrants, Native Americans, African Americans, what other, Latino Americans. I mean, that's a whole other story, right? Because that's Spanish conquest. Instead of a English conquest or a French conquest, it was a Spanish conquest, which is a whole different kind of story. And I can't even get into it this time right now. But that's part of American history too, because America fought a war with Mexico and took half of the country, right? So, so that's kind of weird. So here, let's we're a whole bunch of people jammed in on a new land, all ripped out of our traditional stories that were built in the land, and we have to make new stories out of this land. We have to make new stories for ourselves and redefine ourselves, because our old history is gone. Like, so that's what we're doing. Like as Americans, like all of us. So we kind of want to like help each other out because we're all doing it. And we all have to understand that we're all in this dream together, and we're all writing this story together. It's not one group against another, it's everyone working together. Oh, here. And when we help out one group, we're helping out everyone. When you help out one person's story, you're helping out the big story of America. But that's all like crazy talk, right? Because when that's like I'm looking at the big picture, right? I do that a lot because I have no kids, I have no wife, I have no family near me. I'm just living by myself like a hermit on top of the hill, looking at everyone else, right? I'm not really
Are
all
you
that.
on top of a hill?
Like metaphorically speaking, yes.
Oh, okay.
Metaphorically speaking, right? See, because like, remember how you were talking about how in Gods of War, who's the protagonist in Gods of War? Who's the hero that kills all the gods?
Kratos is...
Kratos.
I guess you would call him that. I don't know if he's a hero, anti-hero, maybe. Who knows?
Okay, but he's the dude that goes forth and kills the gods. That's who you play.
Yeah, he's
that's
the one that kills
That's the native
everybody, yeah.
narrative. That's the subject of the story, right? You're hearing the story from his perspective.
Yeah, he's basically Zeus, you know, is trying to kill him because he's all paranoid, so...
Okay, so what he does is he goes forth and kills the gods, right? So how does he go forth and kill the gods? He has to go to their plane of existence. Where do the gods live? Well, they partially exist on this material world, right? That's their avatar. When they say avatar, do you know what that means? That means because the god can't possibly fit into our material world. They can't fit in. It's the material world, right? They can't fit in here. You know what I mean? Do you understand?
I would guess so, because they're a god, because there's something special, I guess you're saying?
No, they literally, because their nature is more than the material world. Like the material, it's like a boundary, right? It's like the ocean's way bigger than the land, right? In fact, the land is surrounded by the ocean. So the ocean can try to come onto the land, right? And it can come on as a wave, right? And everyone looks at the waves like, wow, look at that wave, that's so big. But is that the ocean? No, that's just a part of the ocean. The ocean can't come onto the land, because if it does, there's no land. So the god can't step into our world, because if it does, our world's gone. So what comes into the world is just a little piece. The avatar, the wave of the ocean. What comes into our material world is just the avatar, not the full god. So if you destroy the wave, you don't destroy the ocean. If you destroy the avatar, you don't destroy the god. You destroy that manifestation of the god in our material world. Does that make sense?
I guess, yeah. Even though he really did kill him. He killed him on their plane. But I know
So that means, okay, so if what you're saying is that means Kratos left the material world, the material world, and went into the ocean. And he killed the ocean.
He's half god anyway, so...
Alright, so I want to say that us humans, not here, I'm gonna mess with you even more. I want to say us humans are half gods. And we have gone into the ocean and and we are killing the gods in the material world. And they're on their plane. So we're going to Neptune and killing Neptune right now. All right, but because we're half gods. But there's another story that you don't know about. Have you ever read about Dragonlance?
The Dragonlands? No.
Yeah. Okay. So here oh man, we're going even deeper. I'm glad you want to hear about Advanced Dungeons and Dragons version 2.
I just want to let people know that if I was wrong on the God of War thing, I apologize.
Yeah. But I'm just building on top of it. Its flaws are good. It's all right. I'm reaching for a deeper truth. So check it out. So there's another story that you should know about the Dragonlance. The Dragonlance is a mythical lance created by the gods, partially by the gods, that can kill dragons. Dragons are fucking tough, right? You can't kill dragons, but this lance, this spear, can kill dragons. It's awesome. And it's forged by a guy who's missing one arm, but the gods gave him a silver arm that's magic. So that's why he can make the Dragonlance, because he has a magic arm of the gods. So anyways, there's a wizard who's so powerful. There's a wizard, he has twins, right? He has a twin. Raceland and his brother Caramon, right? They're twins. Raceland's weak. He's weak and frail. Caramon's big and strong and buff. Caramon's stupid. Raceland's really, really smart. Raceland's a wizard. Caramon's a fucking... Oh, pardon me, sorry. Caramon's a big fighter, big tough fighter, awesome fighter. So Raceland gets it in his head that he wants to destroy God. He wants to destroy God and become a god. So he goes into battle, and he does all this great crazy stuff, and he goes into the abyss to kill the evil god Tiamat. And then he does. And then after he kills the Tiamat, he goes and kills the other gods. And when he's done, he becomes the only god left. But the problem is he's got nothing to rule over.
There's nobody left.
Yeah, he's become so powerful, he's killed all the gods. He is the only one left, but now there's nothing. He's destroyed everything. In becoming the only god, he's destroyed the world and everything else. So big deal. He's the only god of nothing. So okay, to back up, right? That's our danger. That's our danger. We're in danger because we're half gods like Kratos. We're gonna go kill gods. We're killing the god of Neptune right now, and we're powerful. And we can do that. But because we're arrogant and we're doing this, we're gonna kill ourselves. We're killing the god of Neptune. We're killing our oceans. There's a garbage patch inside our oceans right now, killing all the animals in the ocean. That's awful, man. Oceans are amazing. That's where we came from. That's our mother. Like, we can't be doing that. Even though we are, and we're doing it, we shouldn't be doing it. Like, we need to you know, do you see what I'm saying? I see.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
All right. So, what I'm saying, going forth and killing gods, it's like all ha ha ha, but in a way, it's a reflection of a deeper truth. That's why those stories are so cool, because they're reflections of deeper truths. And truth can puncture through time and space. That time and space are an illusion. Truth can puncture through that illusion. So when you look at the stories around you, how they're anchored into your environment, and how they're awesome because they can puncture through time and space. They're timeless, as long as those structures are there. Native Americans have stories in their culture that are anchored to monuments, to factors of the earth that will never ever change. That mountain is not going away. The only reason why the mountain never went away, it wasn't the mountain that went away. The people had to leave. They were forced to leave. So they have stories of a mountain that isn't there anymore to them. But it was supposed to be there forever, right?
Yeah.
But their story doesn't make sense. Like I can say about the Jews. The Jews have stories that were built into their land, and they were forced to leave their land. But now they're back. So now their stories make sense to them again. The problem is...
I see what you're saying. Though. Without, I guess, the visualization, people that are hearing the stories are kind of just like, okay, I guess so, maybe.
Yes! Yes! Now you get it. Oh, man.
Just don't have that concrete, like, you know, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, so the deeper truth. There's a deeper truth, a deeper level. So that's the thing that we're all striving for and reaching for, that we're hungry for, that we're really hungry for. Because we want this authenticity in this world now that's becoming more and more fake and more like artificial. We're looking for authenticity. We look at YouTube, how much of it is scripted, how much of it is CGI, how much of it is makeup, how much of it is lighting, how much of it is scripted.
Who knows?
Like,
probably most of it.
People are hungry for authenticity, the truth, what's real. Raw. That's what I want, at least, man. Starving. All right, okay. Woo! Okay, what else do I want to check out? Do you know, right? Did I tell you? I have the last eyeball, Eye of Ender. We can go to the end anytime you want and kill the Ender Dragon.
So you found it.
Yeah, dude. Anytime you want, we can kill the Ender Dragon, and we can do it. There's two different ways of doing it. We can do it Zerg, where we just go naked except for a whole bunch of bows and arrows, and we just and stone swords, and we just Zerg, and we just Zerg down the dragon until we kill him, and then we jump in the portal.
Kill, die, or hit, die.
Yeah, and then there's treasures, right? We can get the Ender Egg, or we can get the Dragon Egg, which is cool. We can get experience points to enchant items, and then and then we can get a whole bunch of Ender Pearls for fun.
What do you do the Dragon Egg with? Just for looks?
Just for looks. Alright, and then I think you can make a beacon out of it or something. You need a
I
beacon.
can't make a big old dragon omelet.
No. Okay, now wait. Also, the end portal appears. Or another end portal. When that appears, you can use an ender eye or an ender pearl to go into it. And so it's a tiny little world. And so you throw a pearl to go into the tiny little world, and you jump into that little tiny world. And when you go in that little tiny world, it becomes a big world for you. And this is the end world, where there are end ships and end cities and shulkers. Shulkers are special creatures that they can make dimensional boxes that are neat. Also, you can get electro wings that make you fly. That's the ultimate thing, to fly. You can come back to our material world and fly around. So to do that one, we can't die. We have to live while we kill the dragon.
All right.
So I leave it to you to decide how you want to do it. And we can come back and kill the dragon many times.
Okay, so you can do it over and over.
Yeah.
Can I just say, listening to that thing click and roast those stupid-looking ducks is great. Every time I hear it, my heart just goes, "Aww."
Hey, look at this box. Look how many are in there right now.
Green riding duck, you
Just
monster
hit it.
riding bastard punks.
Just sit here and watch, and as soon as they grow up, they die.
The tongue hanging out of his mouth. I just want to sock him in his face. Like, that's why freaking monsters ride you, because you let them.
But right now,
Deserve it.
wow, man, you're so harsh. Why so much anger at the ducks?
Dude, they started off on the wrong foot. I didn't do anything bad to them. This will just start following me.
I don't know. No, you were
needy
carrying
and all that.
seeds, man, seeds.
What, I can't walk around carrying seeds anymore? Is there a law against that?
No, but people are gonna. I mean, you know, birds are gonna look at you.
My seeds? They're my seeds. He didn't work for them.
Yeah, but you might give it to them. You know, who knows?
I'm gonna give him some seeds.
All right. Let's go to your house, man. Why don't you ever build anything? Let's go to your house, and I want to watch you build something.
Give him some watermelon seeds. We got a couple more minutes.
Oh yeah, this one. Down here.
Baseball game. Baseball season's almost winding down, thank goodness. It's so rough to do that stuff when you have a job, man. They have games on like Thursdays and all that. You're like, people work on Thursdays. What the heck?
Yeah.
It's so rough.
Parents should have more time off.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right.
And you know what? Yeah, parents should have more time off to raise kids, because that's a job in and of itself, and you want good kids. And to have good kids, you need parents at home. So I think we should have a universal basic income where parents stay home and raise kids.
Universal income's so hard, though. Do you think that'd be good?
Yes.
Just think it'd give people time to do what they love to do. Just kind of freaking explore stuff and not have to do shit that they don't, or stuff that they don't want to do, you know? Like, you like to do art and this kind of stuff, you have time to do it. Now, go ahead and do it. You want to do something you love, go ahead and do it.
Yes, I agree. We need,
I think that would be awesome, but I don't know. I think it'd just be hard because you always have the people that kind of take advantage of it.
Yes, but those kind of people would be bad in any kind of situation.
Yeah.
You're right. So you have those kind of people, and you force them to do jobs they don't want to do. What kind of job do you think they're doing?
Yeah. Oh, there's that big. Oh, sure. Just got rammed full bacon.
Yeah, no, I took his cart from him.
Oh, you're so messed up, dude.
Come back up here. Oh yeah, here, let me show you this real quick secret. So yeah, did you go down this way to make some mines? Go down. Okay, you go first. Do you not work the door? I mean, like, long way down. Pretty deep. I'm a pretty deep guy, huh? I operate pretty deep.
Whoa, what is this? Oh, half of a minecart?
No, it's like a start of where I was going. Did I bring any? No, I don't have any. What is
There's
that?
some blue.
I haven't been over here yet. I haven't really explored this area. But this is the end of the line right here. Check it out. Hop in there. If you hop in here, you'll see that this connects here. I only brought one minecart. Hop in. Press the button and press. There you go. You didn't press the button. So let me give you a push. Go! I'll push you.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, you're riding the minecart, man. Isn't this cool?
Dude, this thing's forever.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, what's up? Tell Corey to look at the line. Get him to play Minecraft. I would love if Corey played Minecraft.
Yeah, the update should be pretty soon for the Switch and all that.
Yeah, dude, the Switch, the aquatic update is out. We haven't even checked out the ocean yet.
Hey, go.
Oh, you ditched me. All right. So, do you see here? Like, now we're in my main mine. We are in my main mine. I mined out underground this whole area. If you come up here and follow this all the way back up.
Holy moly.
Alright, yeah, take care. I had to dig all this out. I just dug it out. Come up over here. Step outside. Oh, yes. Take a look behind you. That's what you came out of.
What the heck is that?
So this...
I love the way that the mountains are different colored.
Yeah, this is the Mesa Desert. I have more to show you later, but I want to show you first. This pyramid is the midway, or the corner. That way, directly that way is your house. Directly this way is my house.
Oh, right.
So underground, straight underground, I have a line underground that goes to my house and then to your house underground. We also have one that goes above ground, but that goes diagonal between our houses. Do you see? Along the line. So we're out in the desert, sir, but it feels like we're out in the middle of nowhere, but we're not. I know exactly where we are.
I know where we're at too.
So, but when we started, it felt really big, like expansive and scary.
I'm pretty sure I can find my way back, because I'm pretty sure if I walk in a straight line from right here, I could probably get to your base. Maybe if I walk in a straight line from right here, I get to my base. Am I right?
I think you're right, yeah.
I knew it,
not,
see?
not
I told you.
Information.
Down? Come on now.
Information is fantastic. With information, you can dispel the shrouds of mystery and make clear. Wait, where'd you go? I lost you. Are you just gonna run home?
I'm right here.
Alright. I mean, we can go over land. This is all like... Check it out. You can see the where my lights are. Hey, creeper.
Oh, crap. He's a meanie. Give me your stuff, punk. Give me your dirt.
Here's the line that we built. I built.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So we're not far at all. And here's the lake. There's the lake. What's the name of this lake, by the way?
Which one?
This lake here. This is a lake. It looks like it's an ocean, but it's just a lake.
Oh, I like to call it Lake Water.
Lake Water. All right. You named it Lake Water.
Oh, no, it's just a place where everybody likes to hang out, you know, and swim in the water like spiders and skeletons. I like to, you know, let everybody come here. Rabbits,
Here,
you know.
yeah, no, here, right here.
I don't discriminate.
Lake. Here. Lake Water.
But sometimes these people stay too long. I'm like, hey, you guys gotta go home. You
What?
can't stay here, but you gotta go.
Yeah. You can't stay here, skeleton.
Skeleton's not taking no for an answer.
Yeah, well, he is now, huh? So this little jut right here, that's a little. You can see my little tree. Yay!
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, there's my base, and over there's your base. You can't see it.
What is that? That's a monster tree. Good God.
Yeah, jungle trees. There's a jungle. I can show you the map. We have a jungle on our continent. It's pretty close to your house. See, here, let me show you horses, man. Horses make this so much better. You don't understand. Why are we walking on feet? We should be on horses.
I got a couple more minutes and I gotta go.
Next time we're gonna use horses. I'm gonna show you why they're awesome.
Horses. I'd already seen horses, but I'd never ridden them. I'd always gotten. I think I'd made the saddles, but I don't think I ever rode them.
Yeah, I know. This is not a good place. I'm gonna go back to your house and give you a horse, and then you can log off on your horse. But take the minecart to your house. I'm gonna go ride a horse. Wait, why there's some minecarts there? Oh wait. No minecarts! Where are my minecarts? Do you have minecarts in your inventory?
I have a boat. Can I throw a boat on there?
No, it won't work.
That would be so awesome.
Oh man. Alright, let me see what's up here. There are no minecarts in there.
Maybe they took off and they're all on the other side.
Yeah.
Here's a minecart right here. Oh, but that goes to Casa Mesa Village.
Have you been on that? Go on that. Hop on that one.
The house
Yeah.
smells like blueberry muffins. Berry muffins of blue. Dude, these fools are fighting each other down here. This villager's fighting this zombie. And
Oh
he
no!
turned into a zombie. What a
Oh
loser.
no! Oh no, I gotta
He
kill
just
those
got turned into
zombies.
a zombie.
Here,
Yep.
steps right here, steps. No,
Oh,
or you can
Oz
jump
is gonna
down.
jump Alright. Ladders.
So-
Holy moly.
Zombies, where's the zombie
People
at?
on fire? What's going on? Why is everybody freaking out?
Because zombies, dude. Here, I killed
Why
the
are they all
zombie.
running around with carrots? What's going on?
They're trading. They're trading.
Trading carrots?
Yeah, they're
You
trading
want
each
to
other.
take this carrot? You want to take this carrot?
Have you talked to them? Try talking to them. You can trade
How do
with
you
them.
talk to them? Oh.
Right click or whatever. I've been trading with them a lot, so
Oh, so you take wool and he'll give you that.
yeah, and there's a little arrow next to it, and you can trade them different things.
Oh, I see it.
And
Ooh, you can trade in 3 emeralds for a shear. Can we do that?
can, but
I
it's
think
no
that's
fun.
a deal.
Yeah, I don't have much fun with him. But now it's the night time, so they all come inside.
That guy's trying to play freaking rough. You want me to rough him up a little bit?
No, don't, because that ruins your
Good cop, bad
reputation.
cop?
That ruins your reputation. So yeah, this is the villager town. I had to make a lot of improvements because it was a really bad town when we came here. When I first got here, it was awful. But now there's a bunch of houses. They don't bob around the water so much. Although I have to kill that zombie, or I have to fix that area where the zombie
Oh, dude,
was.
this guy, you can give him an emerald and he'll give you 3 loaves of bread. Hooked up.
If you're starving, it's worth it.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, you can hang out here. I'm gonna go back to my base.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could trade this stuff.
Yeah, so you become friends with the villagers. Friends with the villagers and keep trading with them, and you can make better trades eventually over
This guy
time.
really wants paper, huh? Good God.
Yeah, making maps, dude. And books. Alright, let me go up to here. So, what did we talk about? I didn't talk about any of the other bad stuff I wanted to talk about, but that's okay. We only got our hours up.
Some lore stuff that tied into some other stuff. Tied into real life stuff. What was it? Some Norse mythology is the other one. Oh. See, that's what they did with God of War. He pretty much decimated everybody. What is Zeus and all them? What lore is that? That's called what?
That's Greek. Ancient Greek.
Greek, yeah. He did all the Greeks, so now he's doing you know, the Odin and Thor
Oh,
and all that.
oh, that's
Like,
funny. He just goes through history and kills everything.
Well, yeah, because they even said they're like we kind of went a little long on the Greek one because they started pulling up these gods, you know, where you're like, oh, I've never heard about this guy before, you know. So they're kind of time to switch it over, you know. He'd already killed all the big gods, you know, and they're like, well, we were kind of like, maybe we killed too many too fast, you know, because in the first game, I mean, he kills, you know. God, I forget all their names. Like, you know, the water dude, the freaking, all of those people. I don't know, it's crazy. And then they have the Titans in there, you know, you have like Gaia and all that stuff. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we can go fishing over here if you want. That's what I was gonna do, is come back here and go fishing again. Because I like fishing. Fishing was great. Although this isn't nearly as nice a fishing area as my other place. I have to make a dock here. That's my next project, is a dock.
Dock, dude.
A harbor. Do you have did you bring a boat? I'll give you one.
I think I did. Let me see.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah, how do I put it out?
I don't know.
Put it in my inventory. I don't know. Oh, snap.
Okay, let's just fish. Come out. Hey, let's go out a little bit more. Out here more. So we get a nice view of the city. And here, I'm gonna fish out more, a little bit more.
That's what you're doing. It's your game.
All right. So yeah, senor. What else? What else do I got real quick? School shootings.
Exit and do a new one.
School shootings, my friend. I discussed this the last time, remember? About what I want to do.
Yeah, you told me.
Like, that will stop mass shootings. Like, this guy killed 10 kids, right? So maybe he gets a knife, he only kills one kid. Like, I don't think you can kill more than one kid. Once you see someone's trying to kill you, everyone runs away and bigger guys come, right? So,
Yeah.
if you can only kill one kid, that's about, you know, like, would you rather Taylor go to school in a world where she has to worry about knives, or she has to worry about knives and automatic weapons?
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So, like, I know I talked about Big Brother and China, and that's all scary. That is scary. And I don't know how the Chinese are going to free themselves. I don't know how they're going to do it, because I don't think they're free. And that kind of concerns me. But of course, they'll say the same thing to me, right? Like, how can we say that we're free when we have all these homeless people? Like, why is the American system better than the Chinese system? But that's another topic for
Yeah, I
another
agree
day.
with that also. Like, and this is another thing too, is like, I don't... Ooh, look at that, look at that!
What'd you catch?
What's going on?
Dude, a dolphin. You caught a dolphin and they're mad at you.
Why is he attacking me?
Because you caught him! Don't catch the dolphin! Did you just run away? Just run away. Alright, stay over there, dude. Is he chasing you?
Oh my god! There's 6 dolphins after me now!
I know, man. Don't you know if you mess with dolphins,
They're all friends!
they all come after you. This is the aquatic update.
Yo. You want to play like that, huh?
No,
Like that?
don't hurt the dolphins.
Like
They're my
that?
friends. Do I have any
like
fish to
that?
give them? Here, can I give them? I'll give you a tropical fish. Here, dolphin, tropical fish. No, I don't want to eat it.
Fool.
Are you fighting him? What's going on?
Come
He
get
died!
some. Come get some!
What?
Come
What?
get some, dolphin!
Oh my god, he's dying! What are you doing?
They attacked me first.
You're using the bow!
This bow was genius, thank you, sir. Break yourself, dolphin. Huh?
Oh
Come on,
no!
land now? Huh? Can you come on land now? You want to mess with me now? Who's the big man now? Oh my god! He tried to come on land.
Oh!
These turtles right here jumping at me.
See,
Holy
look at
moly.
you're a half god. You're half human,
Break
half
yourself.
god.
See?
You're
Don't mess with me.
don't mess with Neptune, dude. He's gonna hurt you. Even if you kill Neptune, you're gonna die too.
Come get some there. See?
Oh look, now the ocean doesn't like you anymore. Your experience fell to the bottom.
Now we're cleansed.
Ugh.
We're good. I
Ooh,
got
there's a
all
fish.
these fools. They're not gonna freaking attack. Oh god!
Ah, there's 2 more. Just run
Dude,
away, man.
They're never gonna let me freaking go on a boat again.
No, just stay away from them, and they'll leave you alone. Oh no, they're chasing me. They're friends with me. See, it's supposed to be nice, calm fishing, dude. You just wrecked it.
These fools wrecked it. I freaking threw out my line, and this fool literally ran right into it.
Well,
Hold on, let me stand in the water. You guys want to be my friends? Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, little guy. Oh, they're good now. See, we're good.
Okay, okay.
Swimming with the dolphin.
we're gonna go fishing again.
Hey, little guy.
Turn around. That's funny. I didn't know you could make dolphins mad.
Oh, I thought someone was attacking me, but I guess I can't breathe underwater.
Ooh,
I guess
get those fish. Yeah, pick up those fish. I want it. If you don't want the fish, I'll take them. I can trade them. Trade the fishermen for better lures.
No, I take them. I can trade them for bread and all that too.
For real? Are you gonna take that bread?
I can get me that paper and all that I want.
I got paper, dude, if you want paper. So, okay, here's the deal. You can look on the internet and you can find out that if you keep trading with the villagers, eventually you can trade good stuff. Like, you get, like, enchantments and stuff. Like,
Oh, alright.
I don't know about you, but I got, like, awesome gear. I don't carry around I don't wear my expensive armor because I died in, like, lava and stupid stuff. But
My gear's not too bad. I mean, I have a stick and a bun, you know, surrounding my what is it, encased body. No, I think I'm good.
I named my bow, like, I have a magic bow. I named it, what did I name it? Euritius. Euritis.
Oh.
It's Eurytus, maybe. That's the bow. That's a Greek god. Or not a Greek god, but a Greek person. In ancient times, Eurytus was boastful. He said he was so good he could beat a god. He could beat a god at archery.
Nice.
And so Apollo's like, all right, let's do it, dude.
I was gonna say, I think I heard this before.
Yeah, so Apollo's like, all right, let's do it. And so Eurytus and Apollo did an archery contest, and of course Eurytus lost. So he got destroyed by Apollo. His
This is
bow,
obviously before Kratos got a hold of Apollo.
so
but go ahead.
so his bow was fell into the possession of Odysseus. Do you know Odysseus?
I've heard of his name. Don't know what he does, but I've heard of the name.
Odysseus was the guy who was also there for the Trojan War. He was one of the guys in the Trojan War. Do you know the Trojan War?
Yeah, I know about the Trojan War.
Trojan War
That's
is
the one with the latex scandal and all that.
no.
Are you talking about? Whoa, wait,
No,
hold
no.
on, what?
The Trojan War, homie. Trojan War is with
the
Achilles.
Horse, the wooden horse.
Yeah, okay, with Achilles.
Okay.
Do you know Achilles?
Yeah, fast dude.
No!
Wait, what is Achilles? Isn't he the fast guy?
No! Oh my gosh. Okay,
Who's the
Achilles.
fast dude?
No, Achilles is the son of a god, or is the son of a god, right? Of the god, I think Hera. I'm not Hera. One of the goddesses. He's the son of one of the goddesses. And when he was a baby, he was dipped in the river Styx. Do you know the river Styx?
The river Styx. Yeah, I know that's the river of death or whatever thing. I know.
Yeah, that's the river of death. That's the river that separates the world of the living of the world of the dead. Right.
Just so you know, Kratos swam in that too and came out. So if this guy didn't come out, he's not much of a god. But go ahead.
All right, so he was a baby that when his mother dipped him in this river, and he was covered. So it made him so he was immortal, except for the area that his mother held his foot. Right, that part did not get wet, so it did not get made immortal. Only that part that his mother gripped did not become immortal.
She should have double dipped, yo.
So here's the Trojan War, right? Trojan War happened. Achilles killed the Trojan hero Hector, and he knew by killing the Trojan hero that he would die, because that's the balance, right? He wasn't supposed to kill the Trojan hero, but he did. And the Trojan hero didn't want to fight him, but he had to. And Achilles didn't want.
Now, hold on. Is there a movie about this?
Yes, but the movie isn't
Have you
as
seen
good.
the Brad Pitt one?
Yeah, that's the but the Brad Pitt one's only half the movie.
Okay, because you said this, and then when you said the part where he didn't want to fight, I was like, that sounds super familiar to that movie.
Yeah,
okay,
that
so
movie, but that movie, the Brad Pitt movie is only half the movie. The other half of the movie that they don't talk about, the movie is the part about the gods. But the gods are really, really important. They're really important.
So is Brad Pitt the Achilles in that? I
don't
remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So Hector didn't want to fight. Achilles didn't want to fight. It was all fate that all made it happen. It was the gods, but they don't show it in the movie. It was the gods that made all that happen.
And so particularly with the gods and all that, supposedly everybody's line is kind of outlined, right, by the Sisters of Fate and all that stuff.
Kind of.
Like isn't like everything pretty much like, you know, like
certain things. Gods are gods though. They can do things, right?
Okay.
So humans have fate and are threads that can be manipulated. Gods are not. God can't do that. Gods, come on. They're gods. Get some perspective here. So Achilles didn't I? Why did I even talk about Achilles? I was getting into it, man. Achilles.
The river.
Oh yeah, okay. So anyways, backing up. At that battle was Odysseus, right? But he didn't play a major part. He played a big part, but anyways, part 2 of this big story, right? Because this is part 2. The Iliad is with Achilles. Part 2 is the Odyssey. That's with Odysseus. But this is part 2. Because after the Trojan War, everyone goes home. But you see, like, bad shit happened behind the scenes with the gods that they don't talk about in the movie. So part of the bad stuff is that Odysseus was part of this. See, this whole war was not really just. This whole war was kind of bullshit. And so the sacking of Troy was bullshit. All of that bullshit was like karma. It comes back to you, right? So everyone gets messed up by their bullshit, by their BS. Sorry. Everyone gets messed. All the humans get messed up by the BS. So Achilles dies. The king, one of the kings, loses all his stuff. And Odysseus, he only had a side part. He kind of had to do it because his king commanded him. So it wasn't really his fault, but he did it anyways. So he has to take the damage. So his deal is that he. What are you doing?
I was gonna break your ship.
So his deal is that it takes him a long time to get home. He pisses off the god of the sea, Neptune. So Neptune's like, you bastard, you're just a human. What are you doing? You don't mess with me. Like, what are you doing, human? So Neptune messes with him, big time. It's like, you know what? All you want to do. You're a cool guy, Odysseus. You're super cool. You're super smart. All you want to do is go home and be with your wife, whom you love very, 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 very much. Well, F you in the A, effer. F you. You mess with me, I'm a god. You don't mess with me. You're a human. And you mess with other gods. You have to pay the price. And your price is you don't get to go home for a long time. It hurts. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad to go home that you're gonna wish it never fell upon you. But too bad, mother effer. That's your karma. That's what happens to you. That's what happens when you mess with gods. So if you're strong enough, if you think you're tough enough, you human, then you can endure and you can pay the cost. You can pay the cost and be with your wife. But you will pay. You will suffer. You will suffer. You will suffer the wrath of messing with gods. And so it is written. It is done. So Odysseus. So Odysseus, you can read the story. You can learn for yourself the story of Odysseus, what he has to endure to get home. And he gets so close, and only for it to get ripped away again. So close every time, just to get ripped away. So many traps, so many pitfalls, so many things. He has to be so smart in order to get through this. It's amazing, because he's just a man. He's not like Achilles, who was, you know, a super warrior that was dipped in the river Styx, who was invulnerable. He's just a human. He's just a man, dude. All he has is his smarts. He's not the best fighter. He's not the strongest guy. He's not the best looking. He doesn't have the biggest army. He doesn't have anything cool like that, dude. He's just a regular dude just trying to get through. All he has is his brain. That's all he's got. And he's been cursed by the gods. And the problem is these gods hate him. Oh my gosh, they hate him. But it's not even his fault. It's not his fault, man. It's not his fault. He's doing it out of loyalty to his king. His king said, dude, this is what I need out of you. This is what you got to do for me. Like, I know you got all this stuff. I know you got all this stuff, but you're part of Greece. You're part of my kingdom. You're part of my crew. You got to do this for me, man. You got to do this for me. I'm your king. This is what I'm asking of you. And Odysseus is like, mother... Do you realize what you're gonna do to me? Do you realize what you're doing? Because he says this, right? Somebody, if not Odysseus, somebody is telling him. I don't know if it's Odysseus, but somebody tells this king that what he's doing is messed up. That the thing he's doing to those people is wrong, and it's awful what he's doing to those people. They're gonna do it because they love their king and it's right. But man, he's a bad king for making them do this. Odysseus is one of these people that his king commanded him, so he did it, even though he didn't want to. And so he's suffering the wrath of the gods just to go back home to his wife. And all because of his king, because his king commanded him, and he does it. He's amazing, dude. You should read the story. I'm like the poet Homer, who's many people, but the poet Homer, she wrote this poem over generations of humans. It's not just one person. It's a work of art that I need to impress into you, man. When I'm talking about truth, enduring through time and space, piercing through, this poem is thousands of years old. The reason is because it imparts a deep truth. It is a work of art, a masterpiece. You need to read it. You need to understand.
By Homer?
Yeah. Okay. So to go all the way back. So
I gotta
Odysseus.
go in a second here. We've already gone a little long. I'm already getting the eyeball.
Okay, Odysseus is trying to get home to his wife. When he gets home, finally, he's finally home. He finally satisfies the wrath of Neptune. He gets home. But what has happened? It took him so long, everyone thought he was dead. He gets home, and his wife is still there. His wife is being strong, holding on hope against hope. It's been 7 years. And he gets home, and like, she's surrounded by these suitors. Do you know suitors? Dudes that want to get with her. Yeah. Yeah. Dudes that want to get with her. They're all saying, dude, and they're all living fat on his land, off his goods, right? Off his home. Because she can't really kick him all off. Because if she does, then they'll effing take over everything, and they'll just like kill her and take everything. So she has to kind of play nice, but she's got to also hold out hope. She's holding out hope and trying to keep them at bay. So they're living fat off her land, but she can't really kick him off. And they're getting more and more impatient, just want to take her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he can't just come and be like, yo, I'm Odysseus, like back from the dead or whatever. He's got to kind of like win his way through. So he disguises himself as a beggar, and he comes up and he sets up a series of, he proposes this. He has one of his best dudes, propose a series of challenges, and he, as a beggar, like has to compete against all the other suitors, against to be the best person to win the hand of his wife again, to re-win the hand of his wife. And one of the challenges is to shoot his great bow. And all the suitors, they can't do it. Only he is strong enough and smart enough to shoot this bow and hit a bullseye. What is this bow that he shoots?
It's the bow, the one bow?
It is Eurytus bow. The bow I have right now.
Nope.
The bow I'm holding in my hand. Do you get it? Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, so I've told this long ass backstory, right?
Uh-huh.
To this one, just to explain this name. The way your house, we can tell a story about your house, and it has layers on top of it. These
Kinda
ancient,
the same thing.
yeah, it's kind of the same thing. These ancient stories, whatever. Now when I use this bow, it's
Crap.
it has
There's a
meaning.
guy right here. I know what you're saying now. Okay.
Now this works for culture, right? So it's important. You have to. It's important to understand the trauma that's been inflicted on all these people, all these Americans who now live and are part of America, who tell this American story. And yeah, like the beautiful mesa of many colors, our country is made of many colors and many layers, and many history. But the color is trauma. It's blood. It is the trauma of being ripped from your story and having to write anew, make anew from scratch. But like some of the story is good. Like we still have our culture from ancient Greece. Like we can still learn the story of ancient Greeks and tell these stories. And each of these stories has meaning because those gods are important because they reflect aspects of divinity. Like, have I talked to you about what is God? Like, God's a jewel, and you can't possibly think of all of God. All we can see are little, like, God is a jewel of infinite facets. You know what a facet is? The face. You know, a jewel.
Yeah, something that you usually stick like a jewel in or something like that.
No. Like, a facet is how many edges or faces. You know how like a square has, a cube has 6 sides, right? When you roll the dice, it has 6 sides. On a gem, those are facets. So it has 6 facets, right? So the more facets a gem has, the more brilliant it shines.
The more, yeah, because it's more, yeah, I know.
Okay.
With like different cuts and all that are more,
Yeah.
expensive. and
So
all that.
God is a gem with infinite facets. So infinite ways of light being shine out of it. Do you know what okay? So, but the problem is humans can only experience tiny parts, slivers. We can't experience all of God because we'll be disintegrated. We can only experience a sliver. So when we talk about gods, like we're looking at slivers of God. We're not talking about the whole God, just slivers, because we can't handle the whole God.
Okay.
So like, when I say liberty and justice, those are slivers of God. When I talk about Zeus, that's a sliver of God. Hera, sliver of God. God of Neptune is a sliver of God. The big God, the one God. So yeah, and a truth is a sliver of God. Like I can't even get to it now. I'm starting to lose it, and you're running out of time. So I'm gonna chill here.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna end it this time.
Yeah, I kind of get it. I got to end their eyeball.
Great.
I'm
Save
gonna
it.
throw it back in the sea where it goes.
No.
I shall
End your eyeball?
release
Okay.
Alright, I don't know where I should log off that.
No, this is good. I mean, you can end it right here. This will become a harbor next time. So back up on this step here.
I'll stand right here.
Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening to me rant. Listen to us
Thank you, everybody.
pontificate.
That was good, yeah.
Thank you, Captain
I
Pones.
like listening to about that kind of stuff, like mythology and all that stuff, and then like how it kind of, you know, I love that kind of stuff.
Well, good. I'm glad. I would love for you to build my world. Do you see how I layer stories? When you build in my world here, in my Minecraft world, you're also adding to stories. Like our last world, I told stories about your ocean wall. I told stories about your stair sandcraft or your sand stairway. I told stories about all your stuff whenever you moved blocks around. So I want you to make something so I can tell stories about it. Okay?
Yep.
All right.
I definitely try to, for sure.
Or even get your kids to do it. All right. Peace out, everyone. Thank you for listening.
Alrighty, everybody. Thank you. Okay.